All right. Here we go with another one real quick. Well, I don't know if it's going to be quick, but hey, listen, it's great to know this stuff. So, Google Tour Builder, basically what it is, right? I'm going to show you how to create a tour using Google Maps of basically any place that you want. It could be 2 places, 3, 4, 5. It could be anything you want, and it can go across any curriculum, right? It could be science. You could show active volcano sites, right? You could do history, famous battles, art, famous artists, where they lived, where they painted, and you could add pictures. You could do a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to show you just the basics of how to create it, and obviously the more you do it, the more you can know, the more you will know how to add stuff and take it to the next level, right? So let me just show you the basics. First things first. Go to Google Tour Builder, right? So you're going to go to tourbuilder.withgoogle.com. Just search Google Earth Tour Builder. I'll drop it in the chat. I'm drop it in the chat. It's not like I'm doing a YouTube video. Oh, actually, I am doing a YouTube video, but I'll put it in the email. Google Tour Builder, right? You're going to click on that right here, and it's going to bring you to the website. I'm already logged in. If you're not logged in, just log in. And then you're going to hit create a tour. You're going to give it a tour name. I'm going to do, for this tour, I'm going to show you guys where my mother's great-grandmother and, so my mother's grandpa and grandpa, my great-grandpa and great-grandma, where they came from in Italy, right? So I'm going to do mother's family, all right? I'm just going to show 2 places, where they were born and where they moved to and settled, all right? So author's name, me, right? So then once you hit that, you hit create tour. So it's going to bring you to this page right here, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a location, right? Now, you could do a couple of things. You could do an introduction picture, add a photo here. You could give it the story, a summary. So I'm just going to put mother's family journey, right? And you could do, whatever you want, okay? You could change the path color. Let's make it, I don't know, magenta. I don't know, sure. All right, and then there's advanced options, blah, blah, blah. But, don't worry about all that stuff. Now, first thing you're going to do, hit add location, right? So you're going to start typing a location. You could put in a geographic location, right? Or you could put in a name. So I'm going to put in the place where my mother's grandparents were born. Cosenza, Italy, right? So they were born in Calabria, which is a region in Italy. It's basically the bottom part. We're kicking Sicily. All right. So right here, that's it. We're kicking it, right? So now I don't have the exact street address, right? But I just have the region, right? So here's the cool thing. Once you find the place that you want, right? You click add to tour. Now, once you click add to tour, you can zoom in. You could put the little man right here on the street. You could have this view, right? If you knew the exact location, which I do know the exact location of where they settled, where they worked. Or you could just have a general area right here, right? Once you're done with what view you want, you hit lock view, okay? And now I have this little place marker here. I could actually drop a different icon somewhere else, but let's just keep it there, right? What's cool about this is that you can change the way this looks. So if you hit change icon, right, I can put, bam, I'll put that one, right? So that tells me that's where they were born, right? I don't know. You can just change it up a little bit, okay? So now I'm done with this, right? Now I could actually hit add photos and videos. And what this does is I could upload a video, say I had a picture of my parent or grandparent, great-grandparents. I could add that. I can search Google for images, right? So let's just do this, and you could add videos to it. So say I wanted to just add, I don't know, this, right? Select that, and I could add as many as I want, right? I could just hit here. I could title it, add a description, play around with it. So I could add as many photos as I want. I could say, okay, my grandparents lived on September 6, 1917. I have no idea if that's true. And then you can pick an end date. So say this is like a war, a battle. You could do battle beginning and end, or the artist when he lived, when he died, that kind of deal. And I could just write down in here, I could write great grandparents birth site, right? Damn, done. All right. So now I got my first, I hit lock view. Now I got my first location. Now let's go to my second location in which they settled. So I'm just going to go back over here and hit add location. I'm going to add right here. I believe it was 3 Main Street, Warwick, New York. So now I'm going to go all the way over to here, zoom in there, and I'm going to go right here, right? And now this right here, this is where my great-grandparents settled in Warwick, New York. And this location right here, it's called some weird name now, Fizzy Lifting, whatever that means. But it used to be called Felino's Shoe Shop, right? Because he was a shoemaker. And then my grandpa did the same thing. But then, you know, times changed. People buy shoes, they don't get them fixed anymore. So anyways, so this is where he settled in Warwick, New York. This is where his shop was, right? So I'm going to hit add to tour. And I'm going to actually go back in here. And I'm going to go from this angle right here. Right here. So I'm going to hit lock this view. Okay? And I'm going to change the icon. Change it to, I don't know, flag, whatever. All right, so now I lock this view. I'm good to go, right? I could also add photos and videos. If I had a picture of my grandpa, I could put that there, all right? I could put the year and month of which he started his business. I could say, all right, this is my great-grandparents' shoe shop, all right, blah, blah, blah. So now I'm all said and done, right? I'm going to hit done editing. Okay, and now I'm going to share this, all right? So you can share this with anybody you want. It's a link to share. All right, so now that I'm done with this tour, right, let's view it, see what it looks like, all right? So now I'm going to go through the tour. So obviously I have the name of the tour right here, right? And it says My Mother's Family's Journey, the introduction. Then if I hit this or next, it's going to show me, okay, this is where they were from, and obviously it has the picture, right? And then it has the site name, and it has the description of it. Then I'm going to hit next. I'm like, okay, and now this is going to bring me over to where they settled, right? Well, not where they settled, where they lived, right? And see how it goes back to that view, right? It goes to this whatever view you put it in, and then, you know, this is where the shoe shop was. Now, the great part about this is if you want to take it to the next level, you could actually screencastify this and narrate it and then send it out. This could be a great project, right? So you have the kids make the tour, and then you have the kids screencastify themselves narrating the tour, okay? So if you want to learn this, let me know, book me, and then we'll get rocking and rolling. All right, talk to you later.